is one of 6 days that the United Methodist Church have set aside for special recognition. And we call this day Native American Ministries Sunday, whereas the different ministries and funding for the ministries are present to us so that we can participate in those ministries by giving and also by recognizing the accomplishments and emphasizing the worth of Native Americans here in America as such. So we are glad to have Brian Larney, who has been an advocate along with his mother, Peggy Larney, here, a very essential team here in this area of leading the Native community for that which is justice, that which is for the right to belong, for that which is an emphasis and an education for those who don't know the real truth. And we're so glad to have Brian here this morning to help us understand even further what it means to be Native American. Amen.
Good morning. How you tell us to go? My name is Brian Larney. I'm chair for American Indian Heritage Day in Texas, and also chair for Indian Citizens Against Racial Exploitation. The part I wanted to focus on for today would be the phrase or the term or the existence identity. I wanted to say that from my point of view, I love saying that I'm Seminole and Choctaw. My identity is special from many perspectives outside our people, but I say these words because I come from and who I am representing every day in my existence here on this earth. My reason for proving my identity is for the 567 tribes and the original people too. History book details the facts of our past, but they do not know that we are descendants of the people that took pictures of them in the black and white archival photos or written documentation to showcase their books of our ancestors' last moments of redefining moments in a new chapter of their life to fight for every day. Becoming a voice of our elders in our generation at this moment is very vital because you are descendants of survivalists and resistance from the past to give you a future. Your history has been detailed by another ethnicity who isn't born into your culture or isn't sensitive to understand guidance from our community. Our voice is very vital, but there are so many components to share or educate from the standpoint to tell as a writer, as an artist, a sculptor, as fashion designers, interior designers, museum curators, teachers, American Indian cuisine chefs, drum singers, church leaders, parents, aunts, uncles, and elders. The part that I want to touch on is more about the indigenous voice singing that has become so vital because it has spawned from the passion and from the memory of where we heard from our most tragic moments. We're here and others look to hear from our tribal identity songs delivered from an American Indian perspective that brings a spark when you remember the songs from the old church conferences, the funerals, the old small town family churches, and songs heard from elders in the house. Our identity is our pride that we wear on our sleeves and we wear as apparel that shows events special to us that are urban apparel and tribal regalia that we wear at special functions that stand out as ambassadors of our people, and where the public has never seen a collection of beautiful regalia as today, or even see American Indians in general. The essential voice of what is owned by only us are the prayers from our dialects that come from within the heart. You will hear 2 or 3 prayers or songs before the service is complete today. We look forward to hearing songs from certain people and to hear the interpretation taught by the grandparents to pass down from generation to generation. Know the past that has been architects that some of you take for granted at the moment, but you will start to learn that it becomes time for us to share our history at the right time. Know who made the development of this church and how it was created. ask how many locations it was before it becomes a landmark point of where you're sitting at today. This part of our community has come to struggle develop a new opportunity to become more, to evolve beyond the glass ceiling from our government's plan. Most of you know that our community has created a day for us that has become a law in the state of Texas, and we wanted to say thank you to our community for being good advocates for supporting us. Know that your voice has focused a day to educate and be heard from others, specifically to our American Indian community and American Indians in general. Know this grassroots movement is being accepted by individuals from our community to continue to bring our people a stronger voice to the public. Our mission is to become ambassadors for advocacy and bring awareness. Give a chance to show our elders that they can still be productive and educate to teach to our children. Give the children the availability to open new doors to a future that parents are fighting for every day to become important for change. Our way to give homage to our past is to take their dream to rebuild, recreate, and strive to fulfill their expectations to have a strong community who is knowledgeable about our people. Teach others about the right history and be able to educate from our voice and defend the issues that may hurt our future children or disrespect our elders. Thank you.
Amen.